Good morning, class. My name's Robert Caleb Parker, and today I'm going to talk to you about childhood health and healthy foods. Objectives for today: I hope the students will be able to recall and discuss healthy foods they enjoy. Bloom's taxonomy for this will be knowledge and application. Really, with this, I hope the students will be able to think on their own, use critical thinking to bring things up from the past, things that they may have eaten, things that are healthy, maybe things that are unhealthy. Second objective will be students will work within groups to comprehend the effects of eating healthily and unhealthily. And the taxonomy level for this is comprehension. With this, I want them to work on communication, be able to work together to solve problems and to think of things. Third objective, students will rate meals based off their healthy components. The taxonomy level with this is evaluation. And our final objective of the day, students will be able to design healthy meals. And this is probably my favorite objective of the day, and we'll get to it here in a little bit. But objectives serve many useful functions. They provide the healthy educator with a clear notion of what is to be accomplished. Alright, so with our first objective, class, what healthy foods or meals have you enjoyed recently? And what would you choose, a healthy snack or a non-healthy snack? And with these questions, I hope students will think for themselves, give me answers, truthful answers, kind of things, meals that they really enjoy that are healthy, and hope they'll think about the foods they're eating and make better choices with this. Create that discussion among their peers and everything. And alright, now bring up the next slide. We'll have, so this is why you should eat healthy, and this is why you should not eat unhealthy. Why would you choose to eat this? First up at the top, we have our unhealthy foods, our junk foods, our greasy, fatty foods. The things that these cause is weight gain, obesity, diabetes, high cholesterol. They can lead to heart attacks, strokes, infertility, and unhealthy, and it leads to death. So why should you eat healthy? Healthy foods provide an energy boost that you don't get from junk foods. They give you more stamina, they improve your skin, they help you have a strong heart and healthy body, and they decrease the risk of heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Alright, our second objective. So these are healthy foods and snacks we should all choose to eat often. We've got, a little bit of snacks here of apples, you've got milk, you've got some fun foods down at the bottom. So healthy foods don't have to just be things we think of as they're nasty and unfun, but healthy foods can be good and delicious and nutritious. So why should we eat healthy foods? Now that we've got an idea of what healthy foods are, why should we decide to eat them? They provide many benefits for our bodies. We've gone over a few of them already, but here's a picture. It shows the strong guy and the weak guy. It shows you a little bit of what they go into. If you want to be healthy and strong, you're going to eat your healthy foods. And all your favorite athletes here, you've got LeBron James, Danica Patrick, and Peyton Manning. How do you think they got to where they are? They made healthy choices. They decided to eat healthy foods and put those things into their bodies. And eating healthily provides our bodies with the nutrients needed to grow strong. An old saying states that you are what you eat. This is true in a way, because what you put in your body is what you come out of. In our growing bodies, we want to put good things into them so that they can grow strong and healthy. And your overall health revolves around how you take care of your body. And this greatly involves eating properly. So our next objective, let's rate meals from 1 to 10 based off healthy components. 1 being unhealthy and 10 being nutritious. And during this, we'll turn on some music, and students will be listening to music and thinking critically. They'll be counting in Spanish. That'll be another thing. So we'll kind of be using differentiated instruction and everything here. And this will hopefully be a fun little part for students to go through. So we'll go through here, and I'll have 3 examples here of how we'd go through with this during the lesson. So, alright class, what do you think about this? Would this be a healthy or unhealthy food choice? And I'd hope students would recognize some of the healthy things in here, so like your corn, your vegetables, and your salad there. And then one thing they might not think about would be the chicken breast there, but that is actually a very healthy food there. So I would say that is a healthy meal. Another example here. So class, would this be a healthy or unhealthy meal? And hopefully students will recognize this is a very unhealthy meal, something that's common in America nowadays with fast foods being so popular and supersizing everything. Here we've got some greasy fries and a greasy burger, and then a carbonated beverage. Not very good at all. So we would recognize this as an unhealthy meal. Alright, we'll go to our next one. Now this is another meal that's similar. You've got, a drink, a snack, and then your meal, really. But this changes it. You don't have chips or anything like that. You've got apple slices, which are very healthy. Instead of a carbonated beverage, we've got milk. Very healthy. Helps you grow strong bones. And then we've got, instead of a greasy, fat burger, we've got a healthy, fresh sandwich. So now that we've seen examples of healthy meals and snacks, let's create our own healthy dishes using our food cards. So during this part of the lesson, I'll hand out to each student some food cards, and on these cards it'll have just pictures of a different type of food. And throughout this, I'll want students to work together to combine their cards and create a meal that they would find ideal and healthy. And I want them to be inventive with this. They don't have to just, create your typical healthy meal, something, but they can be creative and put everything together. And I hope they learn, really, how they can use creative meals themselves. So, during this lesson, HGMI is used. During our first activity, a discussion, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and linguistic intelligences were used. In our second activity, it was group work, and during this we used group work to determine why should we eat healthy. And this used interpersonal and linguistic intelligences as well. The third activity, rating meals, had visual, spatial, and logical intelligences. And our final activity, we created healthy meals using food cards, and this used logical, visual, spatial intelligences as well. References, and we are done. Thank you, class.